with another video. So something had me go ahead and pull the Kibra Nagas. Hold on, let me fix this chair. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Let's see. Nation has risen up to destroy another nations. Then they thank God and praise the greatness of their nation for that which they have done unto another. And now, my brothers and sisters, you think that the Father of this earth condoneth war in any manner? Do ye believe that he would command one of his children to rise up and kill another? Do ye think that he hath one nation because of their works more than another, even if their works be the work of Satan? I don't know. So Satan seeth that he's losing power over the hearts of his people. Therefore, he causes the war with another nation, so that the people will feel the fear for their safety and fear for their safety and the safety of their families, thus winning over the hearts of the people again to hate and fight each other and live in fear of each other. So again, this is again, but I don't know why I feel like Satan fighting against Satan, but let's see. Yeah, okay, so again, it's causing people to break away from, he causes them to separate themselves. I was about to say from family, but it says into families. Okay, so now we talking. Hold on. Okay, so before we go into there, let's just go ahead and do this real quick. Back here in the sealed portion, I don't know, something got, like my chair was sitting on this. I had moved my chair or my couch here, and the couch, the foot of the couch was sitting on this. So let's see what this is saying. Moroni returns to the history of the world. The kings and queens of medieval times are established. The people are taught by their religions to revere the royal families of the earth. The art and thought of the Renaissance are caused by the influence of Satan. Okay, so again, so there is Renaissance energy or medieval times here. Okay, so again, even though the people may not be wearing the armor that we would look at as silly today. Okay, so this is waking like old God energy. Okay, so I'm even seeing like, I don't know why I'm hearing Dutch or, yeah, there's this doll energy, this black doll or black doll, China or something in reverse with that doll the other day. So again, I think it has something to do with past that Dutch. But I feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling something about German and Dutch heritage. But, okay, so I was thinking here, so 44, behold, first he causeth them to separate themselves into families. So not from, because I was going to say, okay, if this is the energy of like some of us who have been called to go within, and it's not really separating from yourself from people, but going within to find something, to tap in. But this is saying that these people are separating themselves into families. So these people are building. Now, I don't know if this is, you see, now look, I'm saying we have to really look at this real quick, because one of these gods right now could be a false god. There could be Satan that's acting as God or acting in God energy, or again, I would think gods have both higher, or low vibrating and high vibrating energy. I would guess that God can be all good and everything like this, but if God has to smite or kill, I guess that he or she does. You know, I don't know, but I feel like, again, this has something to do with the people disregarding the earthly parents. Now, this is also putting other people above these people and looking at them as earthly parents, and these earthly parents actually admiring these people or listening to what they have to say until they see that these people really don't care about us. It's like Michael Jackson energy right there, okay? They don't really care about us. Smite me, kite me. See, It's something like that. Okay, so again, really, these are people that just have found some kind of information. Because I was gonna say, with this energy here that's still on the table, with this King of Swords energy cutting through, definitely a King of Swords using laws and lies in order to manipulate a situation between two lovers. Only thing is, with this hangman energy and this magician sitting down, this makes me think that this person may have been either killed or died or paper genocide or otherwise, okay? Something has been cut off between the two lovers, the original two lovers here. I don't know, seems like it's a cause of high priestesses. But the high priestesses are seeds from these fruits or these plant trees from the beginning. Okay, so this is following the story, because again, at the end of Legacies the other day, it was saying, in the beginning, in the beginning, in the beginning. So something was telling me, what is something saying? Go back. So again, this companion, who was the companion of this person? You know, who was the servant of these people? And then we got this Don Juan energy here. But it's almost like past, present, and future. It's almost like this is one whole energy here, using the help of these high priestesses to be all of this here. At one point in time, they were companions. Then somebody turned into somebody's servant. But I feel like somebody tried to build a tower up to God, or they went up to, tried to go up into heaven here. This turned possibly a real God into a servant. This person was a servant of God. So this was the most beautiful servant of God. But they ended up doing something which, oh, I just got a pain in my uterus. Okay? Something that made them not. You know, and I'm going to just, okay, because, let's see. He causes them to separate themselves into families and cities and nations, and then causes them to seek for riches for the to care for their families and make their own nation better than the nations of their brothers. Then he causes the leaders of those nations to instill fear and patriotic duty in the hearts of its citizens, so that they will do his will with all things. Wow. Okay, so this could be an ex-husband of mine, or the first Landon energy. I don't know why this thing keeps acting like that. Hold on. All right, so I'm thinking that this is like, you know, telling to go back to the beginning. This is giving me, like I said, hold on. Oh, okay. I'm trying to see how to do this real quick because, okay, let me take this out. All right, put this in here. All right, and then take this out and put this in here. Okay. So, okay. So, yeah, for private agendas. Okay, so, ooh, I don't even know where to begin. I wonder if this is necromancy, or even like an old husband, a spirit person, or somebody that the Lord God has created with temperance. Okay, the shadow energies of real life people here. So again, like I said, something about in the beginning, in the beginning, in the beginning. Okay, the old God came back and he wanted to kill Hope, but she ended up killing his lover. Or her friend. So when I'm saying this, know that we're talking about like energies, gods and servants, or you know, whether they're lesser gods or not, you know, and their servants against the real God. So this is giving me again Michael and his angels. Oh my goodness. Whew. So it's like a shadow government or alien form of something. These galactic confederations or whatever this is here. Yeah, so again, these are people that will separate themselves from their families in the cities and nations, cause them to seek for riches and care for their families and make their own nations better than the nations of their brothers. So a lot of this stuff with this divine energy could be, a lot of this stuff with these divine energies, hold on, could be this masculine going against God, which was be his original wife. Hold on. Okay. So again, earthly guides and inner energy is telling me just go with the real story here. Because again, like I said, when I finished watching that episode and they kept saying in the beginning, I said I had to go back. So again, it was taking me back to Solomon and Makeda, okay? Makeda. And it's almost like this Keda energy is playing the mother of these particular people here. This person may, you know, engage in things like smoking marijuana or drinking, you know, partying or kicking it, or maybe they don't, or maybe this is something that they did at first. You see what I'm saying? Because this could have been how Solomon met that Keda energy. So it brings me back to early in our relationship. Whew. Okay, I'm getting hot. See, they be like, you be asking. Okay. This is taking me back when I first realized that, okay, okay, so Fitz energy. Okay. All right. Okay. So a sister, you know, of a friend, a BFF of Taurus, you know, came to me when we were broken up or whatever, and she was like, yeah, you know, he's been doing this and he's been doing that. And I told you guys, it's something about what this masculine energy does for these women. So again, that's also making me think about buying them hair or buying them bags or buying them cars or having babies with them, or when it's kind of like my children are off in the cut, or you know, used as servants, or they are looked at in a certain thing, and it's like you sacrifice, and any other children that would stem from a relationship that would just be something over time because of the sorcery and the spell work that was put on this king by Makeda. It gives me, you know, like, while you slay my children. So this is making me think about the government in the past 20 years, the war on Iraq, everything like this. The people, the children of Chicago being murdered, you know, this heavy energy here with the murders and things like this, right? Wow, the murder capital. So we looking at it like, oh, it's just people don't know how to act and everything, but this is the spiritual essence of the whole thing. Okay, y'all. Okay. So I remember that. I remember again, you know, again, this is what happened. You know, I ended up, you know, having a child or whatever. Taurus doesn't want to let go. You know, we work it out. Hell, maybe that was another Landon, another version of him. I don't know. I'm just thinking back now. We're still in school now, okay? And me and this Makeda, we wind up in the same class for pregnant women or girls, okay? And I'm asking, is that, whose baby is this? Whose children's is these? But, you know, somebody said it wasn't. So I always ask, though. I did, right? I already did, okay? After this, I just remember, I didn't used to have, like, dreams like this. Like, I used to have dreams of other things, or, you know, me being whisked away by a prince, or Charming, or, you know, being at a concert with my favorite entertainers, or, you know, going on a date with somebody that I admired or something. Like, these are the dreams I would have. But then again, after all this stuff happened, I would start having dreams again of this feminine energy. And what I was obsessed with, what did you do? Knowing that, again, when we were not together, we were not together, and we were both doing whatever we wanted to do. Okay? And so it was like, but me being a female possibly was like, well, what did you do? How many times? Where did you go? What was it like? Was it this? Was it that? You know what I'm saying? That was that energy right there, right? Where again, throughout the test of the time of the relationship, to be honest, I didn't have to worry about anything. It was just what I say go, what I, you know, and I don't know, maybe that's like, it's not a dictator in me, it's a leader in me. It's something like this because I can understand both sides of it. But it's like, if you're mine, you're mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, this was a youthful thing. Like, me and Taurus met when I was 14 years old, okay? And again, it's just, like I said, it was the Fitz energy that introduced us, okay? But I don't even know why I'm hearing Jason, because I don't know, maybe if this got something to do with knives or something, or somebody cutting, or this King of Swords energy here. I don't know, because that was the other BFF that was there. So it was those three that were there with me and my two sisters. All right. So yeah, this is giving me that here. So again, maybe when we broke up and he linked up with this feminine energy, maybe something happened there. I'm thinking something could have happened here. Could have happened to both of us. I don't know. But I remember this female passing away, supposedly being shot at a liquor store or something like this, okay? And then I was sad about me feeling those feelings, like being upset or bothered by that. I would just wake up in the middle of the night and just like slap him on the arm and say, well, why did you do it? You shouldn't have never did it. And, you know, it was more about like, I guess at that age, it was more about those particular things. It's like, those are things that I don't care. We only did together. And if you was just talking to this girl, just going over there to mess with her like that, then why in the world would you be doing those things? You know, it was just like that. Like, you don't do that for no, I was bossy. Okay, I was bossy. I was bossy. I was bossy as a girl, okay, with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I was giving my all to this person, I guess. But sometime during the relationship, I think we both were giving something to somebody else. So I don't know. But what I'm saying is people are people, and that's just how it happens, okay? So again, I'm wondering if him stepping out, because his friends, you know, like I'm telling you, like in the beginning of the relationship, I remember they were like, okay, it's cool, he liked this girl, but they like, damn, you know, he liked this girl. You know what I'm saying? And again, like, we went through a lot of girls trying to fight me and stuff like that. I just never understood why. But I'm thinking because we're dealing with different type of beings here. We're dealing with two different breeds here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. So God was creating in the garden. And then the Lord God came up behind her or him and started to create. God went to rest. The Lord God came and started to take what was made from the Lord, from God, and the Lord God started to create with that. So this makes me think about temperance. This makes me think about the Fauci energy, where it might have entered into the family tree or the bloodline. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Okay, I see it. All right. Yeah. So again, this fire energy. So again, this fire energy, okay, you know, my dad has heart, you know. So I don't know, this is just making me think about something here. Yeah, so I guess the whole thing is to turn this girl that's on fire here into a beggar. Something about a Queen of Cups and the Emperor and the King of Swords also acting on doing this here. turning God upside down or in reverse, also his star. But they use magic, but now somebody's on to the magic that they use, maybe because we just talked about it here. Bullying, they can't bully any longer. Something to do with this tabernacle energy. So what is my keywords? We're going to go ahead and start pulling some cards. So yeah, this would be, again, this shadow family that I'm talking about. These shadow families. You know, this masculine could have started this thing with saving grace. I don't know why I keep hearing that. By saving grace, something like this. So I feel like the Marquita energy was uplifted over Sheba here. But I feel like it has something to do with this hedonistic or tantric energy. So that's the reflective energy, especially at this point. So this is more about men leading with their wand. This is men leading with sexual preferences, because it goes back to what we were talking about earlier about how the good women that were the ones that took the brunt of things, but there was always these other women that had these other qualities, beautiful women possibly too, you know, but it was just fly by night. Somebody keep getting hurt by these women. These women keep cheating, these women do whatever, or maybe they don't cheat, or maybe they're just not the first one. So it's all about the first wife that they never wish they would have lost. To do things like use the justice system and finances. It's the same repetitive thing. I think we talked about this again. Because these women are very intelligent, sharp with their something. I feel like my mom sometimes would say, you know, I used to have these abilities when I was younger or whatever, but I never really practiced them, and I'm practicing them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is why this could be the one of the lion and the wolf that could bring the whole shit down. And there's nothing personal against these entities or these energies. It's just some people have it in their blood, and that's just what it is. But I feel like society have turned these people into servants by surveilling them or showing the bad parts of them. So we have, again, I just jotted down a couple things before I started. So we just read a little bit from, like I said, the sealed portion. We're going to go into the Kibra Nagas. It says that these people, they were looking at themselves as haughty or better because of their money, and they didn't listen to the earthly masters. Like I said, I feel in the spiritual realm, when we're talking about the earth here, I think that the earthly masters are the mammies. The earthly masters are the sitting president. This is what I think. This would be what it would be, okay? So we got Keeta, Sheba, boys and girls. Then something about, I think I read that Putin was mad because his girlfriend or something was having another girl. Then we have creation or creatures Lord. Okay, so the Lord God made creatures, living creatures. So this is them, oh, hell no. So this is them giving somebody else's dynasty energy, but they're all being used, even Makita or whatever. Even the other people, even the sunflowers, they're all being used because this is like the king taking, marrying Sheba, and then on the first night he ends up leaving. But he left with her kingdom in hand. He left with her cloak. He left with her living, left her dead, left her for dead. So everybody knows it would be. So again, on my timeline, something came up and said, Just don't be mad. Just don't be mad when you, don't be mad that I already know. Be mad that you didn't, or something like this, okay? So, yeah. So I guess it stems back from someone seeing that their kingdom is being unruly towards them. It's not regarding them. So at this time, they feel like they've taken all the power in essence from someone. But God didn't show everything to these people here. So again, somebody might be dialing back to a relationship. Now, this is a universal message. This story is being told through my mind's eye, but it could be resonating with any of you out here, because you could be the same type of individuals or entities or beings that I may be, okay? So, yeah, so it says, yeah, so, but God had already made, okay? And something about Jack and Jill going up the hill to fetch a pail of water, okay? So I don't know, the tables might have turned right now, and somebody realizing who they are and stating claims and solutions may have some people in an uproar right now. It may even have a false illusion of some type of power here. But you'll see, because I feel like I'm hearing somebody say, I'll say it to your face, or somebody saying, I'll get down on my knees. You know, and it brings me back to a time when I feel Taurus did something, and I told him, I told you I was bossy. I was a bossy young lady. You know, I was good to him too, right? Okay? But I was bossy. And I remember saying, you got to get down on your knees and say something if you want to get back with me. I remember that. Okay, so this may, if somebody looks back at that, they may be kind of, But I also hear somebody telling someone, I'm not your puppet or something if you want a kid to play with or something like this. So I feel like we're just going to blame interference, miscommunication, and we're going to blame, you know, like maybe a king taking on something and they weren't really ready to be that. And this king maybe could have gotten taken. He may have gotten his clout and his power from the feminine energy, from the Empress, and got around other people that allowed those people, because they were haughtier or higher up or had more of something, to consume him. Meanwhile, the Empress may look like she don't have power, but she still has something brewing inside of her this whole time. Okay? So, So again, the way that I put this together, like I said, I'm realizing this energy of the all, right? Or possessing that type of power that you see all, you love all, you see all. Okay? You can even understand all, but people don't see you that way. Okay. Let's see something. I'm gonna pull a couple. We got the Rescuer and the Alchemist right here when I cut the dang on thing. Okay. So again, the Rescuer provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love and no expectation or reward. Okay, so yeah, this could be, again, my energy, but I feel like this could be that energy of that masculine too. I feel like that masculine somebody did come and find me in some kind of energy. This is what I'm trying to get to. Who found me in the spirit realm in some kind of energy, probably naked or something, and clothed me. I hear somebody saying that, but she don't know. Like, I found her and covered her, and she don't know. I'm hearing that in the background. That could resonate with me or you. Again, a lot of stuff starts coming to me throughout the day. All right? So we got the Alchemist here. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Okay? So she's pouring out stuff. This is almost like this could be the Temperance card. Yeah, this is the Temperance card. Okay? Because in the Temperance card, they're pouring something into another cup or vessel here. So again, yeah, that may be that too. That somebody was planning on taking waters from another cup. Somebody might be hearing about the waters or knowing about the waters, or a gateway has been opened up to some waters and people think that they can just take as they please, but they're going to be punished by something that might be more powerful than any of whatever is going on here. So this is somebody might be maybe thinking that a father turned their back on the child, or someone has died or something, and they're going to be able to do something here. But I don't know. I beg to differ. I feel like they're going to suffer in other ways here. Yeah, so again, the alchemist, somebody turned the alchemist into a hangman, all right, a servant here. Hedonistic energy pursues pleasure to be deterrent of health, indulgence at the expense of others. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So again, whatever this cup is, they trying to mix up this cup or give this to someone else or alchemize something. I'm even hearing something about, yeah. Okay, so I don't know, something about this love language with this Don Juan energy here though. So this could be somebody that you let close, you let back in or let close or something, and they could be taking something, consuming something from your essence or something like this. All right, but we got this Page of Swords underneath here too. And I'm wondering if this Page of Swords is a younger energy. Okay, this Page of Swords might be another energy that knows the story. He may have been there in the beginning of the garden, possibly. All right, this person might have the Midas touch. Okay, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delights in sharing life's riches. Okay, so again, to me, information is rich. Okay, you can give somebody the fish, but if you can teach them how to fish, right? But then again, this might work against me being that energy of this. I know this doesn't look that much like a Celtic knot, but it's giving me that energy with the green and everything. Okay, so we're going to stop with those, and then we're going to go ahead and read here and see what we see here. Okay, so again, we have the farewell of David II. Okay, so this might be a sun energy also. Okay, a star seed or something like this. Because I feel like the father also took the children of the woman and entered them into like some kind of third-party situation, industry, contracts, conformity, shadow energy, or something like this. So the mother never really had a chance with her actual, you know, this could be that much like this. Wow. We're going to skip through here a little bit. Okay, so something about surrounding Zion here. Okay, no, we're going to have to read this. The Ethiopians bade the king farewell and departed. But first of all, they had to set Zion by night upon a chariot along with the other common merchandise and stores of every sort and kind. Okay, so again, this is to state Zion. Okay, so this could be the dangerous thing here. Somebody that, this person could be from Zion or a place like this or something. Setting them up on a chariot could be dangerous for Sheba, the actual queen. Okay, so this could be the energy of these women using the chariot energy, because we were seeing the female chariot here, driver. And the lion will sleep tonight. Remember that card, the lion sleeps tonight? So again, this might be them coming in at night while the lion sleeps and attacking, or using somebody in the medical field in order to harm someone, Sheba. It may be even dealing with her womb or her womanly parts here. This could be a slow transition of somebody trying to change somebody, possibly. It may be somebody with these old ways of thinking. Like, I think that these people are more ridiculous than those of us that see things for what they are now. These people are trying to hang on to ancient things, and we warned them on this channel what God was saying a couple of weeks ago about this over here. So I feel like these people have been fooled so long that they're worshiping God or with God, and they're really working for Satan, okay? Which could be that lower element or that back shadow energy of a God, but still, they were dealing with that to seek and see who they can devour. That's what Satan's energy. I will always go back to that scripture because that's what describes it more to me. So this person could have had a dark witch wife in the background here that I wouldn't be privy of, but every time these women are consuming the identity of the Empress, and the Empress is drained. So in the Empress's everyday life, it seems like the Empress is just this imbecile, a lazy person that doesn't have any qualities or any something here. But the whole time, these people are, this vampiric energy is feeding off. He's using these people as companions, and they're feeding off of the Empress here. Okay? Which would be a God energy or God. I mean, I don't know. Okay? So, let's see. Okay, let's go here. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, this is gonna be a long day. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna go to the Kibra Nagast. Okay, this is the one that I have. Okay, and we're gonna read what the Solomon's instructions to the queen is. Okay. This is also, we have heard that he or she himself have come down to you and talk with you and informeth you concerning his ordinance and his commandments. So I don't know where this is at, but a lot of times I feel like these deities are saying that they gave a message and they didn't, or they're doing it in another realm where you can't find the information. It's like, I professed it when the person was asleep, or while they were under some hypnosis or under some spell work or something. I confessed it, but again, you're not, you can't reach back to that information or wherever they put it in the sunken place or whatever. This is what I'm getting here. So we're on 26, Solomon's instruction to the queen. And the king answered and said unto her, verily, it is right that men should worship God, who created the universe, and the heavens, and the earth, and the sea, and dry land, and the sun, and the moon. So again, this is the energy of somebody that created some kind of doorway or opened up some kind of portal or did something maybe you don't even know, okay? Some kind of some kind of access, or I'm hearing the earth on its axis. That could be something. Wow. Okay. So this is something, like I said, that all energy. Okay. So maybe this is like chopped up information coming in from a soul sibling or something here. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. It says dry land and the sun and the moon and the stars and the brilliant bodies of heaven, the trees and the stones. Okay, so this may be like naturistic energy here. The beast and the feathered fowl, the good and the evil, him or her alone. Okay, I don't know. Let's just see, y'all. We should worship in fear and trembling, with joy and gladness, for he or she is the Lord. Now, okay, that concerns me a little bit, of the universe. Okay, so could be a Lord, like I said, a Lord energy. This could be somebody taking the DNA from what was already created and creating something else and placing it in the heavens or an exalted fashion here. I'm hearing we are all just entertainers, okay? Somebody could have done that and came back in and scooped up the earth, possibly, and placed the earth in as on a pedestal or as a muse or something like this. But I feel like, again, all of this other stuff that this person was still attached to, okay? All of this stuff that this person was still attached to ruined it and created an enemy mentality. Even though the Empress may have been seeing it as love, but at one point in time, nothing else but that. But again, it created a war or something here. But I'm feeling like it's a war against God. Like this is like I said, this will be something where somebody is fighting against somebody that doesn't even know that a war is happening. Like you're competing for something and you don't even know that there's a competition. Everybody else is privy, but you're just standing there. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody placing you on a racetrack with other racers and you're blindfolded and you don't know what. While they're doing that, they are also having all these other runners that have trained their whole life for this moment. People would be amazed if this person would even take any progress. Like when they hear the gunshot, what are they gonna think if they can't take off the blindfold? Are they gonna start running perfectly down the trail like the rest of the runners? No. Wow. attacks or whatever makes it seem weak, but actually it really, to me, it shows people where the real weakness lies, and that men could be bought, and the feminine essence or the empress cannot be, even in her worst times, pinching pennies. Still, you see what I'm saying? It could be where we're seeing this here. But if these people can cut off access to the empress, cut off her lines or whatever of communication, or cut off her lines to be able to make a living, okay, the way she wants to, the way she should be able to, or to receive goods or services or something from her own kingdom because somebody else is acting in that. That's crazy, okay? It may look like somebody is weak, but it's just really showing who the real energy is, I feel. Now, this person knows who the goat is. This is why they tried to break into the home of the goat. But again, you know, I'm just trying to get a cap on this here. Maybe the fact that I'm hearing, again, a couple months ago, I had somebody must die. I heard Romeo must die, or somebody must die. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe somebody tried something again and that caused the death here, or they just are not exalted anymore. I always wonder, what's the deep plan? Was it a rescuer plan here? Because again, if somebody is going to punish somebody for trying to rescue God, this could be somebody that repented from their ways and wanted to rescue God. And if somebody could be punished for trying to rescue God, we do have this sword right here in between God and this rescuer. So this may be a King of Swords energy, or the laws and lies that are trying to come in between this union or this resurrection here. Now, again, when it says that Jesus died and came back, but why am I hearing 3 days? For 3 days, because that could be 30 years as well. Okay, that could be 30 years as well. So somebody could have been 14, 34, 40, okay, 12, somewhere in between there, 10 and 14. So whatever binding somebody did or a family allowed to happen to someone, to have them in the hangman situation, ruined it for everybody, I'm guessing. And that's why this person had to go through whatever this is, up as this rising energy here, this with this fire here. Let's see. For he is the Lord of the universe, the creator of angels and men. Okay, so again, this is, okay, so this person is the creator of the universe, the creator of the angels and men. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so again, this could be someone of a god or a goddess that service men and angels. Wow. I don't know why I'm getting Holy Grail energy. Somebody is not being honest about where they got their Holy Grail energy from first. He's showing, this is somebody, a he or a she, that's showing their great power to the people because they allow so much spell work to happen to somebody here, right? But the way that she wins, this goddess energy, this rising energy, is to topple over all these other pawns in the game and show that somebody's been cheating. We have the bully in reverse here, the guide in reverse. So somebody's taking away their help. And these demons actually really think that when this person takes away their help from somebody, that this is going to give them something, but Satan lied, right? So again, this could be the energy of the feminine energy, or the empress could be feeling like she's rising here. The masculine may have thought once this masculine walked, she would be crumbled. And it's actually maybe this masculine walking away is having her be able to stand strong. Wow. Because she really just loved this energy. She really just loved God. She really just loved this Lord energy or whatever. That's why I asked y'all, why, like, what if Lucifer was, or Satan was, an ex of God? Wow. It is he who killeth and make it live. So again, this is vampiric energy to me here, or even this is alchemy. But there's something in some of us that nobody made it that way. It's just like you might have died and somebody realized, oh shit, you know, this person can't die. You know, this could also be dying inside. Let's see. It is he who killeth and maketh to live. This could be even by law with the King of Swords. This could be even, you know, emphasizing on this King of Swords energy. Somebody can write you down as dead or alive on paper here. But again, I think that, again, people want you to think that once somebody died, they can't come back to life. But again, I feel like, yeah, some people can be created by that Lord energy, but some people are gods. All right? It's almost like that lady at the ferry on Legacies that was telling Landon, you know, she didn't know that she was a god. You know, he was showing her she was showing herself to him in the regular form, but that's because she was also asking him to take over something so she could go to peace here. Just across the river bend. Whatever that means. I feel like somebody doesn't know the depth of what has been. I don't know why this phone keeps going out, but I feel like somebody doesn't know the depths of the damage that has been done to a certain group of people because of this magic or whatever. Hold on. Oh. So again, this maze energy, or somebody might be in a maze or seem to be that way or seem to be weak, but it's really actually strong. What may be weak to men may be strong or that strength of God. So it says here that he or she is the one who killeth and maketh alive. Now, this could be the energy, I feel like when it comes to certain entities that have been attached to me for a long time, you know, sometimes out of anger, maybe I can remove people without realizing, all right, but I can also bring them back, okay? I feel like somebody was calling on me to bring them back, but I feel like this may have something to do, this within the past 48 hours or whatever, but I feel like also somebody saying they don't want to live forever. You know, it's something here, y'all. So again, wires may be crossed, but I feel like I'm getting back in tune here. All right, this could be people that, yeah, ended up getting cut off from society or something like this, but something they could be elevated again, possibly. Who inflicteth punishment and showeth compassion, who riseth up from the ground, him that is in misery, okay? So again, this could be, again, like I said, somebody may be in misery here. Because we did have the King of Swords fly in here over these lovers sideways here, okay? Who exalted the poor from the dust, who maketh to be sorrowful and who maketh to rejoice. So somebody needs somebody to be in a very dire situation here. But somebody also wants somebody to be in a replenished. They want somebody to be excited here about something. But I feel like that, just like earlier when we were doing this reading, I'm like, oh, this reading is so beautiful. And then we got to the tarot, you know what I'm saying? The oracle is what I am. You see what I'm saying? The oracle was giving us that whole peaceful growth thing. And as soon as I went into the tarot, which could have been a gift from this Lord energy now, really, okay? Then the scene changed, but it's really the truth. You see what I'm saying? The truth hurts. You know, it may piss you off at first, right? So it says, who exalted the poor from the dust, who maketh to be sorrowful and who maketh to rejoice, who riseth up and who brings down. No one can rebuke him or her, okay? For he is the Lord of the universe. Now again, there can be somebody with laws and knives that can rebuke somebody with their sword here. But again, really with this fire energy right below this now, okay? This woman is not, she's the all inside, like she carries that all something here. Earth, air, water, fire, whatever, okay? But that don't mean that she don't need rescuing sometimes too. That don't mean that she don't need some type of outer alchemy or something too, okay? Yeah, 22. Okay, I think that this is, so maybe rising above that fire was 22. I think that's maybe when I had my twins, actually. But only to be turned into a beggar because, like I said, I feel like the spirit of someone came in possibly on that wedding night. Now, we did go to Florida for the honeymoon, okay? So I don't know why something is making me think about Florida energy. Something is tripping me out here. You know what I'm saying? Something is making me worry. It's something that I'm not remembering here. Something that might even occurred here. Like, I remember the trip. I'm seeing us go and get my favorite picture with angels, because I used to collect stuff with angels all the time. I remember going to that flea market and getting that big ass picture and then trying to fit it in that little red car. That neon, I think it was a neon that we had, a rental car, and trying to get it on the plane, having to pay extra to get it on the airplane. So anyways, it said, no one can rebuke him, for he is the Lord of the universe, and there is no one who can say unto him, who hast thou, hast thou done? And unto him it is right that there. So again, I'm feeling like I'm seeing two entities, one giving everything to someone and somebody giving finances to someone. Wow. This could even be two male energies here. One, this one may give information and one may give finances. This may even be dealing with the two twin flame energies to a certain extent. And unto him it is right that there should be praise and thanksgiving from angels and men. And verily there hath been given unto us the tabernacle of God, of the God of Israel. Okay, I told y'all something about this tabernacle, or an ark of the covenant here, which was created before all creation by his glorious counsel. So this may be like that 7 energy. This may be the flip side to a G7, or G7 energy in the beginning. And he hath made to come down to us his commandments done in writing, so unless I right my wrongs, okay? And right my wrongs unless I write them down. Okay, let's see. And the judgment that he hath ordained in the mountain of his holiness. And the queen said, from this moment I will not worship the sun, but hold on, let's stop right quick. Okay, I don't like these parts. Huh. And the queen said, okay, so this can be a masculine energy that is the queen. So again, I'm telling you something about trans energy or transitioning. This could be like transcendent. This is even probably just like I said, transferring of energy here. I feel like that's the thing that we leave behind when we're talking about, like we're talking about other things as well. So somebody is promising not to worship the sun no more. But I don't know why I'm hearing La Luna energy here or something like this, okay? I'm hearing the new moon, I hate it. So again, I don't know. Like I told you a while ago, I felt like somebody was trying to turn me into a moon energy. I don't know, okay? But we'll worship the creator of the sun, okay? All right? But again, this is making me think about a son of God, like a son that God created, that people were worshiping that son instead of worshiping God. It says the God of Israel, and that tabernacle of the God of Israel shall be unto me my lady, and unto my seed after me, and unto all my kingdoms, and that are under my dominion. And because of this I found favor before thee, and before the God of Israel my creator, who had brought me unto thee, had made me to hear thy voice, hath shown me thy face, and hath made me to understand the commandments. Then she returned to her quarters. The queen used, now this is, I don't know, like I said, this could be y'all, I can't help what I hear or see. I don't know if this is, because we're dealing with this energy. I don't know if this is somebody talking to somebody in their sleep, like I said, somebody returned to their chamber. So, or this could be somebody's room or something like this. But when you say it like that, it makes me think. When you say it like that, it makes me think we're talking about somebody got called out of their room at night or something, and somebody said something to them and they went back to sleep here. Okay, so this could definitely, in the book The Spring, we have that sitting out here too. There was a lot of, like I said, hypnosis or something going on here. Because people don't really understand, like the world, Satan has deceived the whole world. So nobody got to escape, okay? But again, so the one that's speaking something different is going to sound like gibberish. You get what I'm saying? So this is about numbers or somebody being outnumbered. I think that's something that they use on the mass media here, okay? Because again, it's those that are exalted that are able to control the momentum or the flow of information here. Let's see. And Solomon used to go and visit her and answer all questions which she put to him. So this is me thinking like, okay, I feel like I hear a God saying, I told you everything, right? But that's not, okay, somebody might have thought they were telling somebody, but they don't know about, I don't know, I'm hearing dream merchant, or either this is somebody selling somebody's dreams or something like this, or even like a Sandman energy dusting away anything that would have been communicated. Or this is somebody saying, I told you anything, but everything, but they know that you were in a state of consciousness, or maybe they don't know that you were in a state of consciousness where you could not pick up on what they were saying, or you would not even remember. You would be compelled to not even remember anything that was said there. That's almost like somebody visiting somebody with a witch, or like I told you guys, when you go to the OB, right? And there's a nurse in there, if it's a male, most times, for any kind of lawsuit. So there might be feminine energies, so it's making me think about even men in feminine sports. You see what I'm saying here? Okay? Sacred. These are sacred beings here. But people have been turning a cheek or something to some type of access here. All right? But I feel like somebody did used to go visit somebody and tell them something, or they thought they were. But like I said, there's always confusion with messengers and things like this as well. All right? So if somebody did, just say before somebody leaves out the room here, somebody can compel somebody or just touch. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how I see these things, but it's like, it's like it's there. It's just when I was just reading a little bit about a little article about spiritual kidnapping or spiritual like hijacking, mind control and stuff like that. And you would just be amazed. You would just be amazed at what these people have been, like, I guess, capable of doing here. Damn. And I feel like the whole ploy was to, or plight was to have somebody before they can reconcile with someone else here. That song keeps coming on that somebody can't get to next to somebody. All right, so maybe you're feeling that kind of energy. I know I do. I know that there's a group that's trying to say like somebody is walking away, but somebody actually can't get to someone, and it's because of these entities that they're stuck to, and it's because they thought that they could come against God and ruin God. And I think that there's a rude awakening. So I married an axe murderer. Okay, so again, this could be a king of swords. Yes, somebody is married to a king of swords. Now again, this could be 3D, 5D, twin flame, twin ray. Somebody married an axe murderer. Wow. Somebody thought they hated somebody so much, but some spell or something has been broken, y'all. Something has been broken. I have to call my daughter. She keeps calling me. She's not going to stop. So even though they know I do videos, right?